respected dignitaries, respected chair, respected Professor Sunny sir, the organizer of the program, Prakash Divagar sir. Today my presentation and my submission is based on the authority of governor. The governor's authority and duties have been subject of intense discussion during last few months, and so during last few years, this has been a subject of discussion and debate in the Indian legal system. For example, the issue in Karnataka in 2017. Similarly, one more issue was there in Goa in the same year, 2017. The issue of power of governor in Meghalaya in the year 2018. Also, the issue of power of governor in Manipur in 2017 as well as 2018. These issues have triggered my thoughts to speak a little on the power of governor and the division of power between center and state. In the constitution, actually, there is no exhaustive test or guideline or yardstick or measuring rod to ascertain the function of governor. So, in the constitution, there is no exhaustive test with respect to which the governor is to act in his discretion. Generally, discretion is given to the governor as well as president, but there is no specific parameters. There is no specific guideline as to how those powers are to be exercised. In a famous case, which may be familiar to all the law students, Shamsher Singh versus State of Punjab, Supreme Court pointed out that governor can exercise discretion inter alia, and he is the sole and final judge to decide whether any function is to be exercised by him in his discretion. That is, governor can exercise discretionary power in many matters, including appointment of CM, that is Chief Minister, dismissal of a minister, dissolution of legislature, and withholding the assent of a bill passed by the state legislature. In another case, that is also a famous case, Ramjavaya Kapoor versus State of Punjab, Supreme Court held that our constitution has adopted the British system of parliamentary form of government, and the basic principle of this type of government is that the president and the government are constitutional heads. President as well as the state governors are the constitutional heads. That means president is the constitutional head of the union as well as the governor is the constitutional head of the state. And though they are the head, they are the titular heads, head in the title. The actual executive power is, as we know, that is vested in the minister or ministry. In Shamsher Singh case, Supreme Court held that the president and the governor are only constitutional heads and they exercise their powers and functions with the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. So, under the Constitution, the pardoning power shall be possessed by the president as well as governor under the Articles 72 and 161, as all of us know. But those powers, the governor has no power to exercise that pardoning power or to grant pardon in case of death sentence. Apart from the express powers of the president of the union and the governor of the state, the question of their implied power is also a matter of concern. Similarly, a proper legal and constitutional administration and working of the Constitution of India is not merely a theoretical exercise in constitutional jurisprudence. It is vital for the national life, its political, economic, and administrative security. So, on an in-depth analysis of the Constitution of India in its entirety, as well as on understanding the spirit of the powers of these bodies, that is the governor and the president, Supreme Court of India came to the conclusion that the framers of the Constitution have envisaged that supremacy of the will of the people have prominence in the constitutional framework. That was the finding of the court also. As a guardian of the Constitution, the Parliament can the Supreme Court can do a lot with respect to defining the powers and the limitation of powers of these two constitutional authorities. However, it will be advisable if they themselves will confine to their limits, that they themselves may make their own limitations to their own powers rather than imposing boundaries on their powers by the Supreme Court or any other authority like Parliament. Similarly, the appointment procedure for governor, that should also be revisited. That system needs to be revised, and the state governments ought to be included for the office of governors to function efficiently and sustain institutional legitimacy. So, no doubt, president as well as governor, they must be neutral and use their judgment when carrying out their duties as president or governor. In order for a constitutional democracy to work properly, the job of a governor is crucial. Therefore, a well-coordinated function is necessary from the part of the executive, that means the government and the governor. So these are some of my submissions. With these humble words, let me conclude my presentation. Once again, I thank the organizer as well as the chair for providing me the opportunity. Thank you, Ananda.